What's going on, guys? Plastic Beach X3 back here with another One Piece sim video, and this time it's going to be another ranked ladder video utilizing the BlackBeard strategy. So once again, back on the BlackBeard BS, like Big X, duh plug. And we're still rocking with Abster. Cats are going wild back there. We're still going with Abster TCG's list, ABBSTER Look him up on YouTube, BlackBeard Professional. I think he does coaching too, so if you're into that type of thing, you know, he does it if you like this deck. Those fools back there messing with the water fountain. I have to unplug the water fountain whenever I record because it makes the trickling sound that a lot of you complain of. And now my cats are just tearing up the fountain because it's not moving. But we'll try to get through the video. So we have 6 more games here on the ranked ladder with this BlackBeard list. Once again, the list is 3 Laboon, 4 Van Auger, 4 Jesus Burgess, 3 Shiru, 4 Stronger, 4 Doc, 2 Vasco, 4 Teach, 4 Lafitte, 4 Finger Gun, 4 Sky Slicer, 4 This Is My Era, 3 Liberation, 3 Stage. And I think this time we actually have a few that not only me is playing, but we'll get there when we get there. First is going to be against another Black Yellow Luffy. It's all over the sim recently since Cross won it with at Nationals. Everyone's on Black Yellow Luffy, so playing against a lot of it. We're going to choose to go second. They're going to swing 8. We'll take it. Hit the 1-drop event. We're going to play our Lafitte on 4. We could have played the Burgess, which could have been good, and maybe we should have. But we luckily hit a dot Q. I think I was going to This Is My Age otherwise. They're going to swing into the Lafitte, play the Kuzan. So we don't actually have a Van Auger. We try to search for one. We don't get there. So we're actually just going to Liberation this because I would like to hold my Laboon. Okay, I was going to say I like to hold the Laboon for the 5-drops because they're so prevalent in the strategy. And maybe just Liberation that thing, but I think just establishing the Laboon might be good. I don't know. Maybe, you know, you could take it or leave it because now you can swing into the dot Q or even the Laboon. But we do have the finger pistol, so I guess regardless, we're still finger pistoling and Jesus Burgessing. So we do remove the bodies regardless. We do give up the Laboon. I'm going to play another 5-drop. Burn life, draw a card. 5-drop 8K Luffy, I should say. We'll swing 7, we'll take it. We actually don't have an answer to the Luffy right now, except for the 10-drop, which 10-drop could stun the ability for him to use the Awaken ability next turn. And I don't swing because if he does have another 5-drop Luffy, he could Awaken this turn, and I don't want that to happen. So I actually don't swing here. Losing a little tempo, I feel like. They are going to Rocket Luffy, our dot Q. We're going to draw a card for that, and then they're going to 1-drop event into a Sabo. We'll just block the 7. They can't swing with the 8K Luffy. They can't even use the ability to burn. We find a stage. We're going to discard this Liberation, find another Jesus Burgess, so it looks like a double Jesus turn. And pass. Get rid of the Lafitte. Still not wanting to give them any life. Let them awaken on their own accord. We have 4 9Ks, a 12K. So they do have the other Luffy. They're going to Luffy, awaken, put Rocket and Sabo into life. Going to swing 8. Take it. Hit This Is My Age. Get some more cards in the trash for Jesus. Play the Luffy, draw a card with the Rocket Luffy. Oh, they actually don't draw the card yet. They're going to play Sabo and swing 12. We'll block 1K. I'm deciding if they want to draw a card off the Rocket Luffy, I guess. They do. So now they go to 10 cards in hand with a 9K leader and a blocker. And we're not in the best position, but we can definitely like live. And actually think about it for a second. I think this is where I go for game. He's at 9K, so I need to go, if I go 13, that gets 3 cards out of hand every time I swing 13, so that'll beat him. So actually I play the Stronger, kill the Sabo with the Liberation, and then I can go 11 into 9, get 2 cards out of hand. 11 into 9. 11 into 9. And then we just go 17 and win the game. So Liberation Stronger is actually the play there. Next game. Now we're playing as my friend Aaron. Way higher on the ladder than I was at the time of recording that last game and the last few games. I think he hovers around like 20 or something, top 20. But he wanted to play the BlackBeard strategy, so we got some games with him. His first matchup, unfortunately for him, is a mirror match, so he's going to double Luffy into the best 2 cards in the deck, Jesus and Tin Drop. Opponent's going to swing 5 at the Luffy and just establish the Jesus Burgess. So I think we kept this hand because we have double Liberation, and like Liberation is busted in this. In the mirror, you can keep removing the Jesus Burgesses. And obviously, you never have to use your leader ability. They're just going to go 5, we'll take it, and then dot Q Van Augur. Or, sorry, not Van Augur, but Jesus Burgess. On 7 done here, so it's a little awkward. We could swing into the dot Q. We could also just ignore it. I think it's better to just ignore it. Because, like, what are they actually going to be popping in this matchup? Like, the only thing I'm going to summon is Jesus Burgess and Tin Drop. I guess I could just free pop the Lafitte so they could still swing at life, but like that's not that big of a deal. They're just going to play the Van Augur, and once again, don't really care about that card except for the swing aspect of it. The fact that it can just swing for 6. We're just going to double Jesus Burgess here. Pass turn, they will have the double Liberation. Swing 5. Swing 6. We'll take it, hit the finger gun, so we'll actually pop the... would have been nice to take that and punish them for not swinging with Jesus Burgess first. And then they're going to play the 2-drop Sky Slicer to pop our stage. Which, you know, sure, comes up. It's not just a dead card, I guess. We're looking a little grim here. We might just swing big and play the Van Augur or the Jesus Burgess, but actually going to play the Marshall D Teach here. So yeah, we'll play the Blackbeard, stun the dot Q, pass turn. They're going to stun our Blackbeard. We can't block with it, so we'll take this 5 probably. Oh, and we top deck another one, so we're going to stun theirs. Swing 5 and not swing with our 12. Oh, no, we couldn't swing with it. Right? Yeah, no, we couldn't swing with it. And then they're going to swing 5. We'll take the free block, might as well, because they can't swing with their other one. We don't have the third one to chain, so they interestingly free block that. Find another 10 drop for next turn with our stage. And now we can punish them for free blocking into the 5. Because we do have another Teach that can swing here. We could play Vasco Shot and Jesus, but actually just going to decide just to go with the Jesus and swing 17 into 12. And they did let it go, so now we can summon the Jesus, and they've already liberationed us twice at least, so I think 3 times actually. I'm going to play the Lafitte. They don't have their 4th 10 drop or 3rd 10 drop either. So they just have to go 16 to 12, and there's no reason not to free block the 5 swing there because we already have a Teach tapped. And lucky for us, they had a... I don't know why they didn't swing 2 more underneath the Teach if they were going to swing at it. So it's a massive misplay by them, but we can just beat them on this turn. Oh, I guess they have the shot. They could have Shockwave, actually. I forgot Shockwave is a card. Yep, and they do. But then we can just go 5. No reason to clear the Lafitte. Play the Teach, stun leader Teach, and there's no way they can win. So, going into the next game, it's going to be against a Pluffy opponent. A Pluffy strategist. Hand is terrible, so we're going to mulligan that. We rip into double 10 drop, which isn't like... is obviously a good card, but in this matchup, you really want to see like your dot Q Van Augur combo, I feel like, and like jet pistols and stuff. Not going to play the stage because the stage is not very good in this matchup. We just really want cards in hand to discard for leader ability because we have to do it so often. So actually going to swing 6 here. Play the dot Q, clear the law. Incentivize them to swing into the dot Q because we do not have the Van Augur, so no reason really to leave it up. We're going to swing into it. We draw the Laboon, which would have been nice with the dot Q, but is what it is. You have no way of predicting that. Draw into another stage, which is just another discard card. Could set up the Laboon here, but I think the better play is just to finger pistol this thing. Swing 6. Then leader ability on their 7 Dawn turn. They're going to swing 5. We'll take it. Hit nothing. They're just going to play their 7 drop. We finally draw into a Jesus Burgess, so it's like relevant. We could filter with the stage, but yeah, we like to get aggressive, I guess, against here. We're going to swing 8. Play the Jesus and just leader ability past turn. They're going to swing 5. We'll give them the Laboon. Swing 8. We'll take it, hit a finger pistol, and play the 9 drop Mom. Fair enough. We just need to buy one more turn so that we can start chaining 10 drops. We could definitely stronger finger gun here. Seems pretty good. We're going to stronger on the Luffy. And then we can finger gun the Luffy. And then we can still swing 9. Potentially swing with the Jesus, but probably not. Pretty good spot here. They're going to swing 5. We'll just give them a 2K counter. Swing 9. Take it. And then they're going to play another 9 Mom. So we're not afraid of any rush against this matchup because all their rush cards are on play. Let's go clean 5 at face. We can start playing these 10 drops. 8 at face. They will perfect counter out with the gavel. Or no, the giant. And then we will leader ability after playing the 10 drop. Discard the liberation. Pass turn. They'll go 5. We'll 2K. I assume. Yep. And then it's going to play double 5 drop. Okay, fair enough. We could play the 10 drop and freeze the blocker if we really wanted to go for game, but 5, 9, 12 probably isn't getting there. So we'll just start 5, see if they want to block with the kid so we can swing into it. If they don't, they'll just discard a card. We'll go 9, see what they do with that. And they notably don't have any Dawn up for the giant. They take, and we just play the BlackBeard, freeze one of the Moms, and then pass turn without swinging with the other one. Would have been rough if they didn't take that, but luckily they did. We're going to take the first 7. They have 3 more swings to our 2 blocker life, so we're not dead either way. We'll block the 9. And they have to summon a couple more blockers here if they want to live. They just play the Sanji, hold up 3 Dawn. So if they do have the Giants, then that's going to suck. We probably cannot win regardless because Giant is a broken-ass card, but we'll see. So Aaron's going to start 11 into life. Take the block. That's good. And now we can go 13, 13, 13. No, sorry, 12, 13, 13. They have to block that one, and they can only get to 11. They had 0 giant, so, you know, sometimes you just gotta, like, we had no other play but to go for game in that position, so bluffing it didn't really matter, but sometimes they bluff it. I mean, I guess. Sometimes you just gotta call them on that bluff and go for it. Gonna be playing against another Pluffy player here. I think I started a little bit late on the recording, but it's our 3-down turn. We play the Lafitte. They passed on 2. And play another Lafitte. They're gonna swing 5 into the Lafitte. Not gonna use leader ability. Interesting strategy. Just gonna play Zoro, draw a card, draw the Gum Gum Giants. We're gonna swing 5 on our 5-down turn. I've noticed some people have tried to starve the BlackBeard deck, which is like not the worst strategy, I guess. I haven't really tried it myself, so they're just gonna play Law and Zoro, swing 5, we'll take it, hit a Laboon, so we actually Laboon and dot Q the Zoro while also searching with the Lafitte, so that's pretty nice. We'll go 5. They'll actually take that one. Pass turn without leader building. I think that's a mistake. I think Aaron just forgot. He's new to the deck, so we're going to go 7 into the 5. Let it go. 2 into 0. Let it go. And then Luffy Taro into Sanji because we did not leader ability them. But I think we can manage here. And trust, if you leader ability them consistently and then like you take 1 turn off when you should, they're gonna have the exact cards to punish you every single time. I think there's a video later, and actually it's not gonna be in this video, but later in another BlackBeard video down the line, there's a video where I'm gonna post that they Perona search bottom deck. They go first against as Doflamingo. They Perona search. They bottom deck 5. So I'm like, fine. Finally, I don't have to leader ability on my first turn. And he swings 7, hits Jinbei into Weevil. I'm like, okay, yeah, seems pretty good. Meanwhile, we're going crazy into life, and they just discarded their whole hand to protect against this, like, I can't even 9K swing from Burgess, which is clearly a mistake. I'm not sure exactly. They switched up their strategy quite a bit from the last game because it's the same player as the last game. So they have switched up their strategy quite a bit, but I'm not sure that's the strategy you want to go down is discarding your whole hand when you have 3 life and a blocker. We're going to start 8 because I think we're just going to Van Augur.Q this Bonclay and call it a day. Gonna go 9. No reason to really take their last life, but we could swing 12, see if they want to take it. They only have 4 cards in hand because they discarded their whole hand. Yeah, so we'll make them take their last life just to put them on have it this turn. And we have 3 2Ks in hand, so that's pretty good. They're gonna go 7. We already leader ability them, so we're not afraid of any rush. They only have 4 attacks. They could pivot into board if we decide to counter out of that, though. So we actually take it because we don't want them to pivot into board. And then also establish blockers. So we want them to really go for it and not hold a penny down for the gavel as well. That's an annoying card. They're going to go 11, and now we just win. They go 10, we counter out of 10, and then, yeah, we could even counter out the 11, I think, coming our way because we had 4 2Ks. So going into the next game, it's going to be against an RP Luffy player. They're going to choose to go first, play Nami. We're going to pass on 2. They're going, oh no, we played the Lafitte. They're going to play another Nami, and essentially back to their 5-down turn, they're going to play this Bonclay, swing 8 at life. We'll take it. We're going to swing Nami, or swing into the Nami just to get it off the board. We can't swing at their life anyway because we're 5K leader. And we find another teach. We can Laboon.Q this 4-drop Bonclay. They're going to kill the Lafitte. That's the reason why we stuck that .Q so that we could Laboon the next turn. They're actually going to swing a 7 into the .Q and we get to draw a card, so that's just like super free value. because they have to spam out bodies here, and if they let the dot Q live, then it's just silly. But luckily we have another dot Q, so we're just going to probably end up playing that. Kill this. We could swing into the Nami if we wanted to. We're actually going to swing 7 at life and establish a Burgess here because we're not really feeling the pressure yet, so we might as well take a turn to establish Burgess. Deciding if we want a leader ability. I think so. I think you discard the Shiru, but he's going to discard the Jesus Burgess, swing 2 into the dock. We'll draw a card. 6 at life. We'll discard the 2K. And then a tenner. I'm going to play the 10 drop Shank, swing 12. We'll take it, of course. And now we just start chaining Blackbeards. Swing 7 into 6. Leader ability, pass turn. Really need to get this Jesus up higher than it is. They're going to go 7. We'll take the free block. Now that they're not using 10 down, we're not really afraid of any Shanks or anything. They're going to go 6 and then play a queen, hold up a Dawn. So yeah, we're just going to 10 drop. Pretty simple from this point on. They tap the Usopp, so we actually have a target to swing with leader. And then we'll go 8 at life. They will giant gavel. We'll take the 12 off of them. Pass turn. Discard our other 10 drop just in case they put up another 5 drop blocker. We could go double Shigon, boost up Burgess by 6 cards, and then kill them. They don't do that. They hold up 3 Dawn, so we're just going to 10 drop once again. We'll go 8 at life. They will have another giant. We'll go 12 into the queen. It dies, and then we'll go 12 at life, and they can't kill us through a blocker life. We'll go 8 with the Nami. We'll just block. 7 with leader. Yeah, that's it. So, and we'll have one more game against RP Luffy here, actually, before we end off the video. Same person, it looks like. This time they choose to go first. They pass on 1. We're going to double 1-drop Searcher event into a Jesus Burgess and a dot Q. We're going to swing 6. We'll take it. They're going to play the Zoro. So now we could liberate the Zoro if we wanted to and pass, but we're actually going to play the Jesus Burgess. Fair enough. I would have been tempted to liberate it, but that's just me. And like the argument against it is that it gives us something to swing into this turn. So we can actually swing into this 4K body instead of just having a blank leader. And then we could liberate the other one this turn, swing I don't like swinging the Jesus this early, but we could swing the Jesus into it to totally clear it. They only have 4 cards, so getting 2 more out of hand would be sick. So we're going to leader ability and actually swing 7 into it, okay, because we were 1 off. And then we can liberate the other one, so it worked out, even though we didn't liberate it. They do get the extra Dawn because I got to swing with it, but once again, we got to swing at it with our leader, and we got a 2K out of it, so that's nice. They are going to go up to 9 Dawn this turn, be able to play the Newgate, swing 6. I think we're just summoning double Burgess here. Discard the Liberation for leader ability, pass turn. They're going to swing 12, use the Whitebeard ability to KO the Lafitte, and then swing 7. We'll take both. Just play Onami, but that shouldn't be a worry for us. We're just going to swing 5 for the heck of it, and then swing 8. They take 8. They gavel or giant. 8. They take and 10 drop. Leader ability, pass turn. Pretty simple stuff. They're going to swing 6. We'll take the block. And then Queen Bonclay. Bonclay's pretty scary. But we'll see if we can't deal with it. If we hold up both Teach, stun the Bonclay, we could probably get there because they would have like leader, queen, 9 drop, and we have 2 blockers and a life. So I did have the perfect counter to counter out of our two 8K swings, which is unfortunate. Because now we're in a spot where we technically could lose, but I don't think this Nami is swinging ever. And no reason to give them this last life either by tapping the other Burgess. Because the only argument I could see swinging here was like, if they decide to block with the Nami, that'd be really huge, but they will just take the life every time before they block with the Nami. So we're actually going to freeze the Bond Clay because it's technically the biggest monster on the field attack-wise and pass turn. Decide not to use leader ability, which I think is fair enough. The only thing I'm scared of here is like 9-drop Luffy, but we have the counter to get out of the leader swing, queen swing. They're going to go 10, we'll just free block that. They're going to go 9, we'll just free block that. Super value blocks. And yeah, they're going to try and swing with this Nami, but we have the counter for the 7. Take the 8, and that's about it. So, yeah. Those were the videos for this. Those were the games for this video. Gonna keep playing BlackBeard. I have probably, I think, 6 more games here recorded just on me right now that I haven't shown you guys. So I really like this deck. I think it's very fun. A lot of my friends are playing it, so they like it as well. And yeah, we're getting better with it. Still on like Pluffy and Dofi and Shanks and everything, so I'm still playing around with a bunch of stuff, but I like the BlackBeard so far. Yeah, either way, GG's to all those guys. Make sure to subscribe to Plastic Beach X3 for more One Piece videos, and peace out.